Now, I didn't know yesterday that I was going to unleash the war of sweetened versus unsweetened.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Old Curiosity Shop. What's going on today? I'm about to tell you. I just left the post office in South Philadelphia, dropping off the packages. Thank you, Patty. I am still using your amazing canvas carrying bags, which is a really big help. I'm now getting ready to turn onto Girard Avenue in West Philadelphia. That's the Philadelphia Zoo right there. You can't really see much of it, but those trees right there, that's the entrance to the old Philadelphia Zoo. And is that the oldest in the country? I'm not sure about that. Could be. Anyway, I'm over here in West Philadelphia. I'm going to try to track down some more of that amazing English early Art Deco pottery that you saw in last night's video by Charlotte Reed. Now, I found those plates a week ago, and as you know, it does often happen that things are put out willy-nilly. Sometimes the plates are put out on a Monday and the cups and saucers are put out on Wednesday, and then maybe the creamer on Saturday and the sugar a week later. Who knows? I did go back to this thrift shop twice. Didn't find any additional pieces. Gonna try again today. Who knows? It is a week later. Maybe we'll find some and maybe we won't. Okay, that's just kind of the way that it works. But I'm over here and we'll give it a try. I'm taking you inside and hopefully we'll have some exciting moments. Okay? Let's hit it. Okay, here I am. The music is a little loud, so we may wind up doing a voiceover, but this is the spot. Can you imagine those English plates? Chip-free, crack-free, 100 years old, hanging around in this place. Unbelievable. You just never know what you're going to find. So you should never poo-poo any particular Goodwill store, and I certainly don't mean to be poo-pooing this one. I come here often and you just never know. Okay, let's see what we can find. Okay, this is the aisle where it all happened last week. I'm hoping to recreate the magic, but I have my doubts that there's going to be any more of that wonderful English pottery by Charlotte Reed. Let's look anyway. Trying to see if I can find those wonderful colors. Those jadeite things that you just saw, they were plastic. I had seen them there a few days ago, so I didn't mess with those. Now, I'm not going to tip my hat. I'm not going to tell you if I find anything or not, so you guys be looking too. I picked these up. I don't know, they reminded me of maybe Stengel or something. Some type of hand-painted porcelain, but no teacups, just saucers, so I didn't buy them. Let's see. Nothing yet. I'm not really even finding anything from the 1920s, 30s, or 40s. Not this trip. I do reach down and pick up that piece of English transferware, which turn it over there, and it says what? It says the scenes, historic scenes, the Minutemen. I love how a colonial American scene is depicted there on an English piece of transferware. But just sort of comparing that piece to the wonderful design on the 1921 plates. That's depression glass, and I always get that mixed up with not Calypso, Ocean Wave. There's so many patterns swimming around in your head, you get them confused. But that wasn't anything that I wanted to buy. So we're at the end of the aisle, and no more Charlotte Reed. Oh well. I am not complaining. 12 plates were phenomenal. So I'm going to just head back to the car, and didn't find anything this trip. Didn't find anything. Oh, wait a minute. Before I leave, I look down, and do you see what this is? Can you tell? It's a very thick piece of glass. It was $3.99. The shape of it reminded me of the medicine cabinets of the 1930s. Take a close look. This is an old picture frame, and it's got sort of an etched, like a frosted, etched design. We'll say frosted on the glass. And I had to really study it. Let's get it into focus and try to figure out what it is. I bet some of you are going to figure it out as well. It seems to me this is a frame that would be used for a child's photograph, and because I can see nursery rhymes depicted all around it. Now let's see if we can identify them. Let's see. Okay, down there in the corner, that looks like old Mother Hubbard. See her there with the cane, and she's headed over to the cupboard. There's Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. They sailed off in a shoe. There's Mary Had a Little Lamb. Don't worry, I'm going to show it to you later on after I clean it up. Let's see where my hand is. I don't know who that old woman is. Oh, there's Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick. There he is jumping over his candlestick. See that? Then up above him, we just have some generic witch. Maybe she's Hansel and Gretel. And a castle. That's what it is. It's an old, probably 1930s picture frame for a child's picture. Just missing its cardboard backing. What a find. Never seen one before. I was happy. Okay, who remembers being in short pants in an 85-degree house with no air conditioning, sitting on mohair in short pants? Wonderful sofa and chair. Not that pink chair over there, but the green sofa and the red chair. Classic. Early 30s mohair, which comes from goats. And it's okay, but it is a kind of a, oh, will you remember what mohair feels like? It's kind of a prickly kind of a thing. And little boys in short pants at their great-grandparents' house don't enjoy sitting on it. No, they don't. Well, I wanted to show you that. I love it. And of course it is the original upholstery there. It's kind of sad when things like that get reupholstered, but sometimes you just can't save the old upholstery. Here's another one over here that's not mohair. Actually, no, it is not. This is more of like a velvet. But that's another nice old 1930s era chair. A lot of 1930s furniture in this place today that I'm enjoying. And then back over here is a Victorian sofa. Let's see. I'm trying to decide. No, I wouldn't call that. Let me back up again. Yeah, it's late Victorian sofa. Between 1870, 1890. I like it a lot. Well, it's quite a bit later in the day, and let's squeeze in a windowsill thrift haul. I did do a little more filming this morning, but I didn't film everything. Sometimes I just don't. But I did find a few things that I want to talk to you about and share with you that came from thrift shops this morning. And we can take a look outside and get an update. We are having some stormy weather here, but boy did the weather change. Yesterday, hot and humid. Today, it's actually chilly outside in a short sleeve shirt with the rain on you. I don't know, I think we're in the upper 60s. That's the construction site right there outside of my window. I'll tell you more about that some other time. All right, let's take a look at what's what. But first, yes, I am still drinking iced tea, unsweetened. Now, I didn't know yesterday that I was going to unleash the war of sweetened versus unsweetened. But I have to tell you, all of my southern friends, and I can tell you this, I went to graduate school in the South and lived in the South for several years. And several people actually wrote in, Southerners who said they drink unsweetened iced tea. Oh no, what am I getting started here? Hey, there's no right or wrong way to drink iced tea. Just enjoy it on a nice hot day. And I'm gonna have a sip right now. There's a little bit of lemon in there, but no sugar. Okay, look at this picture frame. Let's look at it again really quickly. I did manage to clean it all up. Let's go over the nursery rhyme figures again, and I need help on a couple of them. And hopefully you're going to be able to see them. I really don't want to get my fingerprints all over this. But here's that frame that I walked right by this morning and then went back and picked it up again. We have sort of the nursery rhyme castle there on the top. Let me actually lift it up. Okay, that's better. I don't know who he is with that little flag. Maybe he's swatting at those birds, which isn't very nice. There's little boy, bugle boy, whatever. That might be Rumpelstiltskin, the old man there, I'm not sure. There is old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard and she didn't find anything. That looks to me like Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod sailed off in a shoe, if I remember. Mary Had a Little Lamb. I don't know who that woman is. There's Jack Be Nimble, Jack Be Quick, jumping over his candlestick. The generic Wicked Witch there, getting ready to eat some children. The nursery rhymes were horrible when I was a boy. I guess, I don't know, do people still read those nursery rhymes? My mother read them to me. That's how come I know most of these characters on here, but that was a long time ago. What's really nice is the frame has all of its original, see these screws right here? These decorative screws that would have held, this is thick glass. And it would have held a cardboard backing on, which I'm going to be able to fabricate, and it would have had an easel. And clearly that was intended for a child's picture to be put in there. And I think it dates to the 30s. I've done no research on it. I'm going to have to look through the old family photographs. I have a lot of old family photographs, but probably not one of that size from the 1930s. So I don't know, I may sell that. We're gonna debate that. I'm gonna have to debate that in my brain. I am not selling this because, a couple weeks ago I bought a desk lamp from the 1930s that I did a little bit of patina restoration on. I showed it to you. And it has this typical 1930s onyx base. And here is this matches it pretty well, and this would be part of the desk set. Here's the calendar. I'm not getting the light to work very well here. And so there's the pen holder, felt on the bottom. And of course several companies made these, and you can really mix and match them because a lot of them are on this sort of green, almost green, green marble, green onyx. And I think that's today's date, Tuesday the 22nd of June. Of course, we can just do anything we want with it. I don't think there's a 32nd anything, is there? And then here we can change the day, and we'll just switch this every day on my desk, and I'll always know when it is, what day it is. So I'm going to be putting that with the desk lamp that I bought. And then these two pieces are not listed yet. Of course, I just got them. I did wash them off. I think I need to give them another washing, and then I'll try to get them listed by the time this video is up for those who are interested. Another piece of cranberry glass, a nice big one here. It's not Fenton. It is not Pilgrim. I have a sneaking suspicion that it's another piece of Wheaton glass. Talked about that before. I went back to the same thrift shop, and I think somebody was collecting a lot of glass from Wheaton Village, which is down in South Jersey in Vineland. Awful lot of glass blowing took place in southern New Jersey, and there's a wonderful glass museum in Vineland, and I'm going to take you there sometime. But that might be where this came from. We still have a lot of it in this area. I'll let you see. That would not be a Fenton bottom, and it wouldn't be a Pilgrim bottom. And so I don't know whose bottom it is, but nicely polished console there, but a nice big cranberry vase with an optic pillar, sort of optic. So we're going to have to get that one all photographed and up in the old curiosity shop. And then one of these 60s glass vases. This is a nice big one. And I think sometimes people call that handkerchief. A nice subscriber told me, because I didn't know, I don't really collect this kind of glass. I don't have any reference books. And once I get into the 60s, I really don't know a great deal. And she told me how to tell the difference between Viking and L.E. Smith, and now I forget what she said. One has the pedal bottom and one does not. So I need to go back and see if I can find her comment to see that has the pedal bottom. So that is, according to a subscriber, either Viking or L.E. Smith. And I don't remember which one. So there it is, but I'll get that all polished up and in the old curiosity shop as well for those who like glass. And then of course that I'm going to keep, and I want to do some more research on this old frame. What would you do with it? All right, to give you all something to argue about, let's get off of the sweetened or unsweetened, and how about this? Paprika on your deviled eggs Yes or no? Okay, you fuss about it in the comments below. Oh, I love getting things started. And that's going to do it. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. So long for now.